I love you. There, I said it. Oh my god, I just told my crush I'm into him. Oh god, we're already right into it. I know it may be rushed or unexpected. Can you hear my fan? I should turn off my fan. Or weird to have some random guy you've only known for 1 month swearing you everlasting love, but you really have to be a kind of moronic weirdo to say stuff like this. Great job, Isaac. You're making a fool of yourself. Oh my god, sorry for being weird. I didn't skip anything, did I? Elijah laughs at my antics with the most adorable giggle I've ever heard. I sincerely hope he doesn't think I'm pranking him. It's okay, carry on. I take a deep breath. I need to calm down and tell him my feelings. Come on, Isaac, you aren't 14 anymore. It's going to turn out fine. Long story short, I love you a lot. Like, a lot. Do you remember the first time we met? That's when it all started. Does he remember? For my part, I recall everything. Well, you said you only met him a month ago, so he'd probably remember. Everything that has led us to this decisive moment. We met at my theater class. That's a class I was afraid to take because, well, it's not a serious topic and stuff, but, well, I'm a theater kid and I have to deal with it. And I guess having some artistic experience is valuable for getting hired, right? You know what? Never mind, because I love theater and I'm going to have fun this semester. But back to the story. I wanted to sit at the front row, but all the seats were taken. But then I noticed a ginger boy put it... A ginger boy? Is that how... Okay. Put his backpack on the chair next to him. Is that just what you call people? I recognize this boy. There aren't many gingers. Just strange to me. Do you call this to people you don't know? It seems weird. There aren't many gingers at university, even less with such a haircut like that. We were both in Mrs. Shapiro's class. Oh no, is she the mother of Ben Shapiro? Oh god. Last semester, does she teach philosophy? Oh lord. I guess, but he was kinda discreet and just replied to questions sometimes. He looked like a clever lad. Well, even if nerds take theater, I can't be making a bad decision. Oops, sorry, so the only available seat was occupied by his bag. That's why I... Oof, what did we do? Well, gotta save to figure out what we did. Oh, no, don't do that. Asked him to put his bag on his knees, put the bag on the floor, decided to sit elsewhere. I mean, should I answer what I would actually do? Or what we think Isaac would do? You know, I'd put the bag on the floor. I grabbed the ginger's bag and put it on the floor. Oh, sorry. No prob. He looks kinda angry. While I sat on the chair, I took a look at the boy next to me. Oof. Oh my god. I seriously think that I've never met anyone more beautiful. Why didn't I notice him last semester? Gosh, just imagining how red my face was embarrasses me. Is everything alright? Yeah, weren't you in Mrs. Shapiro's class last semester? Europe Medieval History? I nodded. I was. I'm Elijah Dean. Isaac Walker, nice to meet you. All the same. But what a coincidence to be in the same class. Again, is that much of a coincidence? Especially theater. I mean, it's just a school. We all go to the same school. But why would a smart guy like you take a theater class? Smart guy? Yeah, you presented some really valid points during your class. It was the first smile he offered me, so warm, so shiny, and so cute. Thanks, that means a lot. So to answer your question, I wanted to improve my acting skills. What about you? I'm a sucker for theater. And I remember how I laughed. Long story short, I sounded like a pig, an agonizing pig. Oh, I know what it's like to be a pig. Oh, you've got a cute laugh. That's not someone you can say to... you can't say that to a heterosexual. Damn, this guy is dang cute. Thanks, but I don't usually laugh like that. I mean, I have a normal laugh and stuff. Elijah, with a benevolent smile on his face, asked me. And what brought Mr. Isaac Walker to this theater class? Oh, I truly enjoy theater. It's always been a passion of mine. Oh, you must have an artistic spirit then. Well, I guess theater was kind of a shelter to me. A shelter? To protect you from what? To help me survive in high school while being gay as fuck. Well, he's out there with it. Good for him. Realizing what I just said, I heavily blushed. Isaac, you're not supposed to say stuff like this to strangers. Yet Elijah playfully winks at me. Playfully winks at you? What? Does he want us to meet him in the bathroom later? Yeah, I get you. And at that moment, I blessed all the gods in the sky for having made this cutie gay. Or at least bi. Well, maybe pan. Maybe trans, we don't know. As if it were the right time to wonder about Elijah's sexuality. I hope he's trans. You're supposed to explain to him how you feel. But I can't help remember every single time we interacted together. Like that time with Louise and Hussein. Oh, I didn't introduce Louise and Hussein? Hussein? Is that how I should be saying it? Did I? Well, they're my two university best buddies. Well, I'm single, but I've got friends, so I guess my life isn't a tragedy. Hussein is a nice guy. He always tries to help others and is never out of stock when it comes to jokes. We also have the same major, sociology. We bonded quite quickly since we spent a lot of time together. Louise and Hussein have been friends since high school, so... Oh, are they heterosexual with each other? Yuck. So hanging out with Hussein means hanging out with Louise. Well, Louise is a really cool person too. I like how you said it like that. Well, I guess she's cool. She's sweet, kind, and her personality is really bubbly. She's a nice friend, a pretty girl, math major. Hi, my glittering peanuts. And an influencer wannabe. Great. Well, to be honest, she has a few thousand subscribers. She's a nobody. I think Hussein has a British accent. Let me try to get British in my brain. British. Water. Okay. Wouldn't squishy pineapples sound better? Goodness, no. My peanuts are not squishy. What do you think they are, a stress ball? What is she talking about? Who knows? Maybe some stress balls were given a soul and started caring about a girl explaining math concepts and makeup tips both at the same time. Come on, stop teasing me. They both looked at me. To be honest, I wasn't really listening. I couldn't take Elijah out of my mind. Thirsty. Isaac, are you alright? Oh yes, I'm thinking of that friend of mine who's coming to join us. He's no friend. Too bad he had some law stuff to do, but it shouldn't take him long now, hopefully. Law stuff? Like he majors in law? Is that a major? Criminal science? Something? Anyway. Hopefully. And here we are. Don't tell him, but I kinda have a crush on him. Wow, miracles happen. Come on, I already had a boyfriend. Although it's painful to remember. But you've been single for so long. Yes, you being in love is so cute. Hey, you both need to take a chill pill. First, I'm still single. Second, what if we talked about you? Hussein laughed loudly while Louise's face got crimson red. Who knows, maybe I've got a crush on someone and you don't know. It could even be Louise. Ugh, no heterosexual banter. Louise got even redder. It was really cute, but I'm still surprised Hussein is that oblivious. Haha, don't be silly, you silly. We're friends. Wouldn't it ruin everything? Oh, she so wants it. She wants that dark-skinned meat. Really? Is he deaf and blind? Like, come on, it's obvious. But let's get back to the story. We heard the door open, we glanced at it and saw. Good afternoon. Sorry for being late. Hush, you look exhausted. I ran. All the way from uni? He gave me a modest look. It's a 5-minute walk. It's a 5-minute walk. Still. Anyway, have a seat. Elijah, sitting, smiled at Louise and Hussein. What's happening? What's happening is we're recalling how we met the love of our life. Louise and Hussein, I suppose. Wow, you're so clever. Don't judge me, I'm in love, okay? Yes, they're my friends. Yo. Nice to meet you, Elijah. All the same. You know, Isaac told us about you so much. But all good things, I swear. And what I thought at that moment was, Jesus Christ. Anyway, we ordered. Wait, what? Why is he freaking out? I don't get it. Did I miss something? Anyway, I didn't get it. Anyway, we ordered. I ordered you a lemon meringue pie as you asked. Thanks a lot. Lemon is clearly my favorite fruit. Oh, by the way, how much do I owe you? Well, find an arrangement sounds very sexual, but I like it. Don't worry, we'll find an arrangement. Gosh, I'm an embarrassment to mankind. What I mean is, you don't owe me anything. That's on. Wait, that's on me. Oh, Isaac, you don't have to. But I want to. Thank you then. Louise winked at me. This girl is really gentle, but I wish she could be more subtle sometimes. Hi, Noriko. A waiter finally brought us orders. How dare they call this a croissant? Oh my god, is she gonna blast them on social media? Ugh. Is she a Yelp reviewer? Oh no. This is why we shouldn't let influencers into public places. Well, it looks like a croissant. Please, you should definitely go to a real baker shop sometime. It's true that... Wait. First of all, that was the wrong voice. Second of all, there's no way I can read that. It's true that Vienna soirees in France are beyond compare. Yeah, like I was gonna have any chance of properly saying that. Louise looked at me with a great smile. What is this game? Ryan, you're on thin ice, buddy. If you keep talking, you're just gonna get banned. You're on thin ice. You shouldn't even say anything when you show up to these live streams. You should just be quiet. Gosh, I already love that guy. Nice catch, Isaac. Hussein was containing the laughter Elijah himself couldn't. Gosh, I was so embarrassed. Anyway, you're in law school, right? The curriculum must be quite ambitious. Well, I guess they're gone. Bye. Well, I guess I was ready to work quite a lot. I think that's admirable. I don't think I can handle that pressure. Thanks, Isaac, but you're making it look grander than what it actually is. Oh, you're too humble. Oh, you'll find out soon otherwise. And you're a sociology major, right? Yup. I guess it helps understanding our society better. I think I should take an extra sociology class next semester. You take extra classes? I promise, it's no big deal. But you must be exhausted. No, I'm fine. I've always been a hard worker. I wish I were too. Gosh, that makes me feel lame. Oh, I think you're pretty fine, though. Is that a compliment, sexually? I mean, I wish I could be as easygoing as you. I may focus too much on school and work. Good lord, I really need to have more fun. I took a quick look at my friends who were giving me encouraging smiles. And guess what? I put my finger in the whipped cream on my pancakes and softly caressed on Elijah's nose. Oh my god, who would do this? I mean, I guess it's kinda cute. I mean, if the other guy was doing it was cute, then like, there's no complaint. Well, I never said I was good at dating. I brought all my friends after all. Who would do that? But let's go back to what matters. Elijah, at first surprised, had a cute and soft laugh. He took the cream which was on his nose and put his fingers in it. Jesus, in his mouth? He then offered me a bright smile. I guess fun is tasty. After that little incident, we all talked a little about boring and daily life-related stuff. Well, everything related to Elijah is sweet music to my ears, but I can understand you're less passionate about him than me. So the talk was going smoothly when I felt something on my cheek. Oh my, I put some... Wait, no, that's wrong voice. Oh my, I put some lemon-flavored cream on your cheek with my spoon. How clumsy of me. Of course he gave me a playful look. Of course it was on purpose. He can spoon with a spoon, he's so perfect. I took the cream out of my cheek with my spoon and lent it to him. Lent it? Please, you shouldn't waste it. He put my spoon in his mouth. Jeez. Oh no, an indirect kiss. Oh god. Guys, it was really great spending time with you, but Louise and I have stuff to do. Have fun. Yeah. See you guys later. I panicked at first, but their gazes told me I was doing fine. I hope so. God, they left because we were getting too lovey-dovey or too, flirty. And then I spent the rest of the evening with Elijah, but that's not the most intimate moment we spent together. You see, I could never do this. This is why I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life. Oh no, it was at the library. Elijah and I had a scene from Phaedra by Jean Racine. I don't know how to say that. To rehearse for theater class. So we stayed in the corner and isolated part of the library so not to bother anyone. But let's say we worked quite a lot. First, it's effing French theater. Of course we're working on an English translation, but still, this scene is more than 120 verses long. Couldn't the teacher assign us a scene from Phantom of the Opera? Okay, I guess I wouldn't have enjoyed singing any better. If it were just up to me, I would have just learnt the text and called it a day. But well, I couldn't resist Elijah, and Elijah couldn't resist being a hard worker. Monster! Whom the thunder has spared for too long. Does it sound better that way? I don't know. You really seem hateful. Well, Theseus is supposed to curse Hippolytus in this scene. There must be some hate. Yeah, but maybe he's more angry and disappointed than he is hateful. Not to mention he cries the death of his son at the end. Maybe you should try putting a little more disappointment in your monster if you don't mind. Well, I cleared my throat because of clarity. Wait, why are we doing this in a library? This is a library, right? That's what they said, right? Why in God's name would we ever be doing this in a library? Monster whom the thunder has spared for too long. So, how was it? Elijah took some notes before answering. Perhaps you sounded too sad there. God, please. Elijah laughed at my despair. It's getting late. Call it a day, shall we? We still have a whole week to work on it after all. He then took his phone. Wow, you suddenly got so pale. Are you alright? What if I told you it was 11 p.m.? Wow, we worked quite a lot. Did you have any other compliments? No, did you have any other commitments? No, but the library might be closed. What? You're telling me we're trapped inside? How cool? What kind of... How terrible at their job are these people that they'd be locking students inside the library? They don't even look around the library first to make sure no one's in there? Well, I think we are indeed. But maybe we can find a way out. Do we really need a way out? Ooh. What? What? I know what you're thinking, and yes, I'm still ashamed. I mean, that would, give us more time to rehearse. But let's take a break first, shall we? Sure, we deserve it. We sit next to each other on a desk. To be honest, I'm usually asleep at this hour. Oh, I'd never have pegged you for a grandpa. I'm guessing you're a night owl then. Oh, come on, I don't sleep that late. But not that much either. You know, it was a huge dream of mine as a child to be locked in a store for a night. I guess it kinda came true. What kind of dream is that? Is it as thrilling as you expected? Yeah, but what my child self would have done is... I softly touched his shoulder with my hand before running away. What? Your child self would grope a man? Tag, you're it. Catch me if you can. Elijah, although he didn't realize what was going on at first, burst out laughing and started chasing me. You'll forgive me if I boast, but I was really great at hiding and not getting caught. Yet, I suddenly felt hands softly caressing my ribs. Gotcha. I turned back to Elijah. Gosh, he's so beautiful. And I have to admit, we shared I don't know, a meaningful gaze? And if my brain hadn't prevented me, I'd have kissed him right there. I guess that was the moment I realized he was more than a crush. But anyway, I just grabbed his hand. Gotcha. And Elijah gave me the sweetest look on the earth, and I'd totally die for him. Oh, Isaac, I had fun. It's kind of refreshing doing this once in a while, isn't it? Yeah, but Theseus and Hippolytus are waiting for us. Maybe next break, then. I look forward to it. But we didn't because, well, I fell asleep, and I would have cursed me for that. Wait, I would have cursed me for that if I didn't wake up with Elijah sitting next to me, his head on my shoulder. I remember his smell, cotton candy, and then Caressed his hair? Looked at him? How about caressed his hair? I mean, I hate it when people touch, you know, my hair. So this is just me getting back at the world. I softly caressed his hair. It has a magnificent color. I guess my little gesture woke him up and he took my hand and put a soft kiss on it before realizing. Ah, good lord, Isaac, I'm sorry. I smiled and gently waved at him. How was your sleep? Elijah took a brief look at my shoulder and, blushing a little, answered, Extremely good, thank you. After that, we rehearsed a bit more, saw the sun rising outside, and talked the dawn away until the librarian found us when she arrived in the morning. Like, literally, let's fuck her up. How dare she lock us in here? She scolded us. Honey, you're about to get slapped. She scolded us a little, but I wouldn't give care less. Okay, that's not right. I wouldn't give care less. That's not right. She scolded us a little, but I wouldn't care less considering how close I was to Elijah last night. And that's how that cute lad became the owner of my heart. That's why I want to be his, him to be mine. Does it matter? Is there a difference here? To be his? Elijah, make me yours. I want us to be one. Oh my god. Honey, you can take that line and just pretend you never said it. I take a breath. Phew, man, that sure took some guts. I look at Elijah, awaiting his reply. I don't know if I successfully explained my feelings, but I guess the main idea remains kind of clear. As you said, it is really unexpected, is it? I mean, when you were at that restaurant together and he put whipped cream on your nose, was that not a tip-off? Ouch! We've only known each other for 1 month after all. I already see myself stuffing my face with ice cream for the next 2 weeks to cope with this. At least 2 weeks. I didn't expect you to develop such strong feelings in 1 month flat. You know, Isaac, I've always been pretty romantic, and my vision of love has always been cheesy. The truth is, I feel the same. Feel the same? I might have been a little too enthusiastic there. Isaac, I love you too. Whoa! I want a replay on that. Oh no. Oh god, that's good. Oh god, that's good. I jump into his arms, making us both tumble onto the ground as I shout out of joy. Of relief. I even feel my eyes watery. Am I crying? I didn't expect to be this sentimental, to be honest. But love has this power. It makes you lower your guard somehow. My gaze then plunges into his eyes as I grin from ear to ear. You can't imagine how happy I am. Trust me, I can. Your happiness is palpable. I put my arms around him, or try to, seeing as we're both lying on the ground. We look at each other, letting our eyes do the talking. They're sharing something that goes beyond words. But they also share consent. Consent? Right here? Right now? Okay, we can consent right here, I guess. And this down-to-earth consideration transforms our first hug into our first kiss. But it's so right to let your guard down and just embrace what you feel, because what you feel is actually amazing. And he's a great kisser, by the way. Just letting you know. Well, I don't know how this evening will end, but I'm sure I'm going to live the most wonderful day of my life so far. But for now, I'll just enjoy the peace of the moment I've waited for so long. Actually, I just waited 1 month, but who can claim they were truly alive before being awakened by true love? To celebrate the start of our love story, Elijah and I have decided to spend our day at the amusement park. He's constantly telling me how much he enjoys cotton candy. Need to make sure we grab some while we're there. This is a little bit too pure for me, honestly. Can we go back to the Shota simulator? Can we go back and abuse some kids? Right, guys? Am I alone? And since we're on the very important topic of candy, I'd also like to grab a candy apple and share it with him. The French call it pomme d'amour, which means love apple. Man, this apple is like my spirit fruit. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, which you are, no doubt about it, we had a lovely evening yesterday. We ended up going to my dorm, shared a preheated dish, and then, uh-oh, I got laid! Isaac, have you seen that roller coaster? Oh, you know, you're the only thing I see. Even when you're looking elsewhere? Only you. You're the only thing I'll see forever. Drop the act, Maria. Nay, the theater kid inside me cannot be silenced. Elijah gratifies my joke with a cute laugh and then takes a new look at the roller coaster. It's tremendously high. Want to go for a ride? Jesus Christ, no. I've never rode one of those things. Ugh, just imagining it is terrifying enough. Seriously? Elijah makes his blasé face, which I find overwhelmingly adorable. I mean, why? Can you really rationalize fear? Well, to me, stability is really important. I hate chaos, and when things don't go a certain way. As Pascal said, all man's misfortune stems from the fact that they cannot remain calm in one room. Misfortune may or not be the appropriate word here, but I think you get my point. You hope that there's some kind of twist in this VN? Oh dear. I don't think there's gonna be. I don't think it's that kind of VN. Is this a Yaoi Jam game? Yes, it is. The stream title says Yaoi Jam Games and Demos. You fool? Damn. Oh, but technically I wouldn't have confessed to you if I followed his advice. That's an excellent point. I proudly smile at him as I put my arm around his waist. Feel free to add the best point that has ever been made in history. No need to be shy here. It seems too HD? What does that even mean? So, any attraction catching your interest? I feel like I'm supposed to say you. I mean, there's a heart next to it. Well, would it be weird if I told you you're the only attraction worth my gaze in this park? Definitely. Yet he chuckles. He tries playing serious, but I know he can take a joke. Definitely weird, but definitely cute too. He then shows me his shiny and perfect teeth, and I can't resist planting a little kiss on his lips. Anyway, I'll let you choose. Elijah takes some time to think. He then clicks his fingers. We're here for some cotton candy, aren't we? Are we skipping the fun and going straight to the food? Well... The flame in his eyes went from cute to sexy as he brings his fingers to his lips. I thought we could share it. Whoa, ho! I mean, yes! Let's share a candy apple too! You know, in French they call it love apple, I know. I have a French class this semester, remember? The real question is, do you speak French? Want the real answer or the cool answer? He looks at me with a heartwarming smile. I don't speak French, but Louise taught me a few words. Oh right, she's French, isn't she? You notice? Did you know that Louise is the girly version of Baguette? Elijah burst out laughing before giving me a kiss. I softly hold him in my arms. I didn't get the joke. Maybe if I knew French. I'm sure Baguette is not a name. I think it is, my little Baguette. Baguette puts his hand on my torso and a little smack on my lips. Are you sure, my pain au chocolat? I look around and I see some people looking at us with a pinch of contempt. Oh no, the homophobes. Just a heads up, but we may look awkward and sinful. Who cares as long as we're together? I like a little sin. Jesus Christ, my heart is melting! I found the best man on earth! Let's go get those candies. Lead the way. Elijah and I walk towards the stand whence the delicious smell of candy comes. We order an apple candy and some cotton candy. Elijah takes his coin purse out of his jacket. What do you think you're doing? People call it paying. Haha, really funny. We cannot stand gendered languages. Ooh, I gotta agree with you there. Gotta agree with you. Agree with you there. But I'm paying. Honey, you were the one brave enough to confess, and coming to this park was your idea. The least I can do is treat you to some candy. I know, but I still want to treat you. You don't owe me anything. How about the first one? Well, because you're my precious. Elijah offers me a cheesy smile. I would gladly trade my life for. Best part is I don't have to pay. Yay! Ooh, we love free stuff. I appreciate the kind words, but I'm still paying. And I realized he had paid for the whole thing while I was telling him about my feelings. What a pretty punk. I think you got checkmated. I furtively smack him. I'll have my revenge, sweetie. Well, I saw a photo booth. Say no more. I grab his hand, prepare my coins, and run to the photo booth. Whoa. I insert some coins in the slot and give a proud look at my dear Elijah. Let's take a picture Vogue would crave for. He gives me his usual and bright laugh and kisses me as the first photo is shot. Have you noticed Elijah laughs a lot? Well, obviously, I'm funny as hell, but still. Maybe that's why he's so charming. As the shooting goes on, we make the silliest poses we can think of. The memory of this glorious day will go down in history. After 4 flashes, we step out and take the printed photos. They turn out pleasantly amusing. Have you seen your face in this one? I look at the photo he's pointing at. I have a Joker-like smile. Oh, Joker baby, what? And I'm pulling my nose to make it look like a piggy snout. Oh dear. Gosh, you look great even when you wince. How do you do that? Gee, thanks, Isaac. He softly takes my hand and I rest my head on his warm shoulder. Is being in love this fine? This happy? This peaceful? I'm just glad to finally have something I can hold dear and rely on. This game is cringe? Honey, you're cringe. That's what I've learned about people that say things are cringe. You're just a cringe person. Like, I wouldn't want to hang out with you. NGL. So, he thinks he can pay for snacks and get away with it. Not happening. Time to put picnic plan into motion. I'll certainly find him in the library since Mr. Elijah Dean decided to take extra courses to ensure his future. Which is really weird to me since he's in law school and he's brilliant. Why does he want extra credits that much? Well, I guess he's more ambitious than I am. Never mind, let's focus on the picnic. I cheerfully open the door to the library, humming a happy tune which is immediately shushed by the librarian. I scan the room and manage to find Elijah easily. I quietly run to him, or as quietly as I can at least. Quite the nice weather to be stuck inside studying. He shudders from the surprise, but he has a smile on his face by the time he's facing me. Joke as much as you want, darling, but when I'm the Prime Minister and you the let me reread that. Joke as much as you want, darling, but when I'm the Prime Minister and you the unemployed, I'll be the one laughing. I laugh at his joke a little too loud for someone in the library. Come on, if you wanted a clear future that much, you would have opted for IT. And you wouldn't dare let me perish in misery if you were the Prime Minister, would you? Prime Minister? Where is this, Canada? He tenderly rubs his nose against me. I guess we both agree on the answer. I then take a look at what he's studying. Philosophy, one of the most boring and arduous classes we have, followed immediately by law and politics. And politics being the second class I took for extra credits. Come on, you can't be serious. I sure am. Nothing could be more boring than Mrs. Shapiro's classes, and both of us survived that. Brr, European medieval history, my worst university memory. What's the basket for anyway? For a picnic, obviously. Right now? Of course. Well, I've still got some Spinoza. I can't talk. To go through. And you may be talking a little too loud for someone in the library. But I'm hungry. For you. Oh, honey, put away your sluttiness. We're in a library. But who cares? You're supposed to be silent in a... Am I really explaining this? What should I do? Come on, you deserve a break, or... I'll scream if you don't cooperate. I don't... Should we really have that kind of crazy energy? Let's say he deserves a break. Come on, you worked so hard. You totally deserve a break. Elijah takes some time to think. He then clicks his scream. No. He then clicks his fingers. Come on, Isaac, don't be a baby. I'd like to finish my... Gurgle gurgle? Elijah can't help but blush a little. Who's gurgling? Cherry on top, you're hungry. Oh, was that like a stomach grumbling? What? Come on, you can't refuse. Elijah barely agrees, but agrees. Elijah, that's like the second time you said that, Isaac. Are you got the hots for Elijah, I see? We finally leave the silent fortress of doom. I told you, the weather today was great. Clearly better than philosophy and politics. Why did you take those classes anyway? Well, I think they're the basic pillars of a politician. I mean, theater classes make me a better actor every day. Taking corruption is the last step I need to become a bona fide politician when I'm out there. And last but not least, I won't work for a pittance. Wow, you already have things figured out. I answer him as we find a nice spot to sit. We cheerfully start our meal. Isaac, did you cook that on your own? Of course. Wow, I didn't think you could cook that well. Congrats, it's delicious. Don't they say that the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach? And if I can make a future Prime Minister mine, I guess you too have things figured out. Isaac, the evil mastermind at your service. Oh, according to Spinoza, we're all a bunch of puppets commanded by a higher will. Like the Illuminati? Elijah bursts out laughing. Come on, think harder. Big corporations? I doubt they had corporations like that back then. If you don't count the church, that is. Ouch, nice way of calling me dumb. No, just uneducated. Double ouch! But it's okay. I mean, I didn't date you because you're smart. Oh my gosh, he's just calling us stupid. You're just calling us big Dumbo. Do I really have to say triple ouch? Come on, I'm teasing you. He puts a delicate kiss on my lips. Of course I don't let that kiss be a simple smack. Oh, you're gonna stick your tongue in there, swirl it around, spit in his mouth, maybe bite his tongue a little, make him bleed. I then give him a sensual gaze. He answers back with a mischievous smile. In simpler terms, Spinoza believed that all of our actions are already set, and that there's no free will, just the illusion of it. I was good with the kissing. Let's go back to that part, shall we? Come on, I'd like to know your opinion on the subject. So, Spinoza said free will doesn't exist. I agree, we gotta agree to disagree. If a smarter dude said so, that's kinda sad. How about that's kinda sad? I find that pretty depressing. Elijah answers with a laugh. Don't know why I expected a different answer from you. Quadruple ouch! Oh, don't take it as that as an insult. I just think it's a very you response. We support himbos? Well, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Elijah stands up and stretches himself. Anyway, thanks for the picnic and the pleasant chattering. They were both awesome. Well, maybe less awesome than the person I spent my time with. But I have to get back to work. Already? Come on, can't you stay a bit longer? Please? See you tonight. Please? A future Prime Minister has to prepare for his future. But Carpe Diem and stuff. I'm more a Memento Mori guy. And when Horatio wrote Carpe Diem, he didn't mean lays around. I can't beat you at philosophy, right? Maybe try taking a philosophy class next time. He puts a rapid smack on my lips and takes his French leave before leaving me to languish. Why are we dating someone despite constant verbal abuse? It's cute abuse. Love often implies a part of sorrow after all.